We are back to talk about the upcoming legislative session set to gavel in on January 9th. With us, Dr. and State Senator Richard Briggs, who's a member of the Knox County delegation, to talk a little bit about your expectations for the session. Dr. Briggs, always great to see you. Let's talk first about your priorities for session.
Well, a couple of bills that I have that I think would be very interesting to the public, particularly those of us that live here in Knoxville, is one that I've been working on for about 3 years. We've garnered a lot of support from companies, and this deals with the plastics pollution in the Tennessee River and trash in general. I didn't know that the Tennessee River is the most plastics polluted river in the world. And we're also one of the biggest and most biodiverse rivers in the world. And to me, it's just a shame that we have this natural resource and we're not taking care of it like we should.
You also have some legislation that would address abortion and loosening some restrictions on the abortion law in Tennessee. Explain it.
Really, as many of your viewers know, I'm a medical doctor, and these really deal with medical conditions. And my concern is, under present Tennessee law, doctors are not allowed to treat conditions that would lead to a woman unable to have children. And she may very well lose the baby. She will lose the baby that she's pregnant with, and if the doctors don't treat her properly, she'll never be able to have children. I'm going to call it the Freedom to Have Children and a Family Act, and this would allow the doctors to take care of some of those conditions where the child that she's pregnant with is not going to survive. And it allows the doctors to treat that woman before she either develops infections or starts bleeding and really starts to have problems and then can no longer have children.
I want to pop up the balance of power for the Senate, and you see there Republicans dominate the House of Representatives 74-22, and then let's take a look at the Senate as well, and the same here. It's a super majority, a walkout majority. Republicans can do their bidding. Democrats don't even have to show up. Senator Briggs, what do you think is the high priority for your fellow senators in this session?
I don't know what the highest priority is going to be. I think I know what the governor's is, and it's going to be very controversial. It's going to be dealing with the school vouchers. Governor Lee has already said that within 2 years he would like the vouchers to be completely open to everyone and not just based on need or failing schools. I think that's going to be a very controversial issue that'll come up in this legislative session.
What is your biggest concern about vouchers? You're not a fan of expanding the program.
I have really more questions than I've received answers. And probably the biggest question I have is, how much does it cost? We know already that there's 105,000 students that are in private schools right now. Just those students receiving a voucher in 2 years will cost over $730 million. We know there's about 13,000 children that are being homeschooled, another 95 million. And before the first child goes from public school to private school, we're over $830 million.
Well, again, you and your colleagues head into session later this month, and we're going to certainly check back in with you, but we appreciate the preview, Dr. Briggs.